And so, my dear fans, I've been thinking. A dangerous pastime, I know, but there's a type of story I haven't covered yet, because my singing is barely so-so. And welcome back to the heart of the stories we tell, where today we're going to do another Sensational 7. Why a 7 countdown? Because I have a little more energy than those that do top 5 countdowns, and a little less than those that do top 10s. Either way, I just like the number 7. So, without further ado, today we are going to talk about the top 7 musicals. And before we get started, yes, today is going to be totally dominated by the Disney Corporation, but I don't care. Musicals have been a part of my family life since as far back as I can remember, and my sister used to be a stage producer for multiple plays, so these songs always got stuck in my head. And you know what? I just like musicals. Let's start off with number 7. Whiskers on kittens and brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. The Sound of Music. Now, I bet most people would think this one would be higher on the list just based on how classic it is. But when you see some of the others, you're going to see that there's some stiff competition here. Number 6 has some haters out there, and to them I say, let it go. Let it go. And if you have any children, you've probably heard that 100 times. However, Frozen has a really deep story and is a big cut away from the way Disney normally makes its movies and its normal formula, so it definitely makes my list. Number 5, on the other hand, is one part Doctor Who and one part urban fantasy adventure. I'm talking about the mystical and magical nanny, Mary Poppins. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine. You know what? I could sing every song, but you know what? I think the best word to describe it is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Number 4 is powerful and spiritual, Children of Eden. And the man and woman walked out from the garden, and when they turned the pathway back was gone. So they turned and set their eyes on the land that lies beyond. Alright, and then on to number 3, and back to Disneyfication. Because number 3 is the boys' version. Instead of following the princess, we followed the not quite a prince in Aladdin. Back in middle school, I actually sang and did a whole skit from this movie just to get a part in a play. However, with that, we're going to move on to number 2. And it gives me chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. Grease. I wish my high school life was half as cool as this. I went in the 90s, not the 50s. Now, honorable mentions was very hard this week because I had like 100 I wanted to talk about. So I decided to narrow it down to 2 that I thought were most influential. First, Cats from Broadway. Even though I didn't ever get to see it live, I missed it both times my family went. And the other one is Beauty and the Beast, which I felt I absolutely had to put on here since I was using one of its songs as my opening joke. However, that leads me into what the number 1 musical in my opinion is, and this one isn't Disney, and I disliked the movie, specifically the stage play, Les Mis. Even discounting the musical quality itself, just the story itself, taking place during the French Revolution, the story of love, and the story of what you do for those you love. There's 1,000 themes, in fact. This makes me want to do a whole review of Les Mis. But, for now, let's just quickly recap where we are on this top 7. At number 7, The Hills Are Alive with The Sound of Music. At number 6, We Told the Haters to Let It Go with Frozen. Number 5 is Mary Poppins. Number 4 is Children of Eden. And then number 3 is Aladdin. Number 2 is Grease. And the number 1 musical, Les Mis. Like I warned at the beginning, Disney holds half this list, but that's because modern musicals, let's be honest, they own half the field. So, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. So far, my Sensational 7s haven't been getting as many views as my other videos, so I'm not sure if I'm going to continue. So if you're interested in watching more of my countdown list, please leave a comment down below, just so I know and can help create more stuff that you're interested in. Especially if you have a type of story that you'd like me to do a countdown of. So for now, I need you to like, subscribe, and share this video so that we can grow this community, and then join me back here next time as we take a walk through the heart of the stories we tell. Thanks for watching. Well, Baba had them 40 thieves, and Dimsati had 1,000 tales. But master, you in luck, 'cause up your sleeve you've got a brand of magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now, some heavy ammunition in your camp. You got some poomch, pizzazz, yahoo, and how. See, all you gotta do is rub that lamp, and I'll say, Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, jot it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. No, no, no. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. Yes, sir, we pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the shahs. Say what you wish, it's yours true dish. How about a little more baklava? Have some of column A, try all of column B. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Do your friends pull this out of their little hat? Can your friends go poof? Well, looky here. Can your friends go abracadabra, let her rip, and then sucker just disappear?